Hey everyone, how's it going? Octopus here and welcome back to evercrisis. We got 3 new notices that actually update quite a bit. Our ticket draws, Sephiroth, new event, a co-op. I'm also giving you some prep ideas for the event coming out, the high score challenge. I want to give you guys a heads up. Start farming this because tomorrow's maintenance is going to be about 3 hours. So if you can get everything done ahead of time, gives you a head start towards the high score challenge. So I'm going to cover all that and a little bit more in this video. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Alright, so let's go over what's going on. Maintenance, don't forget tomorrow, you guys only have so long before the maintenance drops, and that's when everything gets updated. Chapter, stamina recovery adjustment will be happening, Sephiroth banner, content, quest, tickets, everything. So try to farm up everything you can and also do your dailies before that resets, right? A lot of people forget to do their dailies and the game resets and then they get screwed over, but that should be that's after reset. So you guys are okay on that. The next notice is this, and this was huge because I did mention this many times. I'm like, they're probably going to update the tickets, and I want to save my tickets, but then as a content creator, I'm like, I'm just going to pull because we're pulling. So let's get some weapons, let's do it. But I was like, they might have a chance of adding old weapons to the ticket draws. Well, here it is. Murasame and Heavy Hauser is now going to be in the ticket draw. So the guaranteed 4-star plus ticket draw, the 5-star weapon, Cloud and Barrett specific weapon tickets, including the guaranteed 5-star. Affected exchanges will be weapon exchange as well. The odds will change with these additions because there is a bigger pool. There is more of a different odd change, right? So it's good and it's bad. Anyone that pulled with their tickets already, you guys had a smaller pool, so you got more duplicates. Whereas they add more and more to these ticket draws, the pool is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's going to be harder for you to specifically zone into just one. So if you're someone that wants to max out Murasame and Heavy Hauser, now would be the time to dump all your tickets in before even more weapons get pushed into those ticket draws. So along with the update of the tickets, we are also getting a new story. So chapter 5 of First Soldier's coming out, so we get to see the continuation of what's going on with young Sephiroth. That's going to happen after maintenance. He's going to be a new playable character. You don't have to pull for his weapon or his armor in order to unlock a new character. That is just part of the game. You only pull for weapons and costumes to addition them to make them stronger or look different. Now, with that going on, we're going to get Sephiroth's character stream, aka when you make a character from level 1 to 50, you go into that growth stream and you unlock all the different memory nodes. That's what that is. Sephiroth missions, I think it's going to be just like the one over here, where you have story quests, and you've got Cloud, Tifa, and Aerith. That's probably going to be exactly the same as well, so I was looking at it, I'm like, maybe that's just something different. But then right below it talks about adding high-level quests for character memory, Sephiroth 1 and Sephiroth 2. So this might be a way to get memory crystals to use in the character stream in order to upgrade the character's memory. There's also going to be a memory pack added, and that's why I think this is hand in hand. I could be wrong, correct me, but this is a way that, since we don't have Battle Tower for Sephiroth, where we went from floor 1 to 50 and we locked memory nodes for everyone, Sephiroth doesn't have that. They're not going to just give us a bunch of like memory crystals, so this is probably how we're going to get it through these 2 missions right here. They also added Aero Glider, so I'm pretty sure that might be the skin we saw in the trailer. It's called Aero Glider. It's going to be in the gear exchange if you guys have your gear ticket already. If you didn't use it on like Aerith like I did, you probably will be able to use it on Sephiroth, so that's pretty cool if you guys saved all that. They also added Sephiroth's memory to the selectable memory exchange. That is this over here. So if you open up exchange and you go to memory exchange, if you guys ended up saving them, you should have like 30 or 40 or maybe even more, and you can just like buy Sephiroth's memory if you need to. I'm pretty sure the quests that they're going to unlock might have enough in there, so maybe not stress about it. And if they're going to, they're going to add it to the premium quest, so you can get, I think, a total of 15 Sephiroth crystals per day. So that was added. Exchange for weapon as well. Sephiroth's weapons have been added to the weapon exchange, and also the weapon exchange ticket if you guys have those packs. Now, it says here, and a lot of people asked, is Sephiroth going to be part of that free ticket they gave us for First Soldier? It says no. It will not be part of the celebrations. And the biggest thing on this is the co-op for Ifrit. So if you guys are struggling to farm Ifrit, this is going to help in the new high score challenge that's going to be tomorrow after maintenance, and basically it's going to be running here until October 5th. If you guys need help with this, I will be streaming live, doing a bunch of co-ops, because I still have to finish my Ifrit. So if you guys needed someone to carry you, there's myself and my entire community. We have a lot of people constantly doing co-op in the Discord or on my live stream. I'm always helping out, so don't be afraid. Drop on by, go on my Discord, ask for help in the co-op section. You guys will get all the content clear that you need, but we will be grinding this out like all day for everyone. So this is going to be happening for those days, and it says here that there is an easier method to obtain 4-star and 5-star weapons in the co-op. So you're going to get more summon quest material, or the summon crystals, for the memory of Ifrit, and you're going to get a better chance of 4 and 5 stars. So great way to max out weapons, and great way to max out Ifrit's entire board. So looking forward to this. On top of this, you guys should be prepping for the high score event mission, and I would recommend farming whatever you're weakest, or both. So you should be doing a bunch of blizzard blows or fire blows for this event, because it is going to be weak to fire and ice. That's going to be your high damage, getting out of quest really quickly. So the more fire damage you have, the more blizzard damage you have, especially 3 stars. Even if you max out a 3-star, its damage is going to do very good, but you want to get physical attack on the blows, and just normal blizzard, you want to get magic attack percentage. That's going to make or break the difference. So like if I get a 3-star here, great. If I don't get a 3-star or 2-star that had physical attack up, percentage would make the big difference. So you're just looking for that, right? And I'm currently popping in 7 so I can guarantee myself a 2-star. So this would have been perfect if that was physical attack percentage, but it wasn't. So now that won't roll the physical attack percentage. Here's another chance over here, and then you just keep making these. Once you get a really good blizzard blow for 2 characters that are physical, then you can switch over to the fire blow ones. So since my Ifrit is going to be maxed out fire damage from the limit break, I'm kind of focusing on the blizzard blows at the moment, and I also have a good fire blow already. So I'm over here crafting these, add material. Recommended is just put 2 so you get 2 stats guaranteed. I'm just going a little bit above and beyond here to get a 2-star plus guaranteed and 2 substats. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. You can save it for a campaign where there's better odds. They might do one of those later on, but for now I'm just kind of prepping, and I do have over 307 and we get these quite easy, but you don't have to do this at all. I'm just testing it out, and so far, even on live stream, I've reset this a bunch of times and I failed and I failed and I failed and I failed. So this is up to you guys. You can just put the 2 pieces in there for the guaranteed 2 stars so you don't waste your time with 1 stars. So another thing to keep in mind is that during this event, it is weak to fire and weak to ice, and we currently don't have a breach materia that goes through fire and ice. We might get a future weapon. Maybe Sephiroth might come with a breach weapon. Red 13 might get another breach weapon. But some people are going to consider it. I don't know if I'm going to consider it until I really decide if I'm pushing top 100. If I'm not, I just want to lock all of the freebies, right? So you hit a certain score and you'll get all this stuff if you hit that score. That's what I'm aiming for. I'm not really aiming for top 100. So what might push you for that difference, and I don't recommend it right in the beginning because these are only level 1 breaches, aka it can only do max potency low. So there's 3 tiers: low, medium, high. This will only put 1 tier down of fire resistance, and it only works on enemies that are already weak to fire damage, which is good and fine, but this might be the push, the thing that gives you the next edge in order to get the score. But I wouldn't recommend purchasing these until the last days of that high score event, right? Because it's going to run from day 1 to last day. You don't have to get the best score on the first day. Kind of take your time, let your team upgrade, and keep trying, right? This is like last resort, last push. And the reason I say that is because there's going to be other stuff in this shop that's going to be very valuable, and eventually they're going to let us craft breach materia: fire, ice, lightning. So this is just a cheap way, just like a cheap way to buy 3-star fire magic, even though we can craft it. It just comes with the guaranteed stats in it, right? Then you don't have to try to roll with RNG. But again, this breach is only one tier down, but you can see it has guaranteed stats of 1.5, 1.5 here. When you level up to max 10, it's very, very strong. So that's the thing, right? People are going to be like, it's just a nice way. I don't have to keep synthesizing materia. So I just want to give you guys a heads up. That's an option here, not necessary. Save it for last, because this is a good place if they refresh mithril ores to make your weapons level 90. And whatever else they want to add. But that's an option. Prepping your Ifrit, prepping your Shiva as well. Don't forget Shiva. Shiva won't be part of the co-op, but you definitely want to farm Shiva. Once you have a max out Ifrit, Facing Shiva will be so much easier because Shiva is weak to fire, and while you're crafting all those fire blows, you can also use it against Shiva because Shiva's limit break is very strong. Both limit breaks are very, very strong. Don't forget though, as you're doing this, if you are doing the summons, you want to go in there and you want to bind yourself to a summon. If you don't bind yourself to that summon, you won't have these quests to unlock the stronger AoE spell. And the way that summons work is that the first spell is a single target, and let's just say this maxes out to, this is 1300, this will be level 5, 1200 or 12 something, and then this will continue in AoE 1300. So no matter what, Judgment Bolt is always stronger than Thunder Lance, but it becomes AoE. And the example right here is my Ifrit. I've unlocked Hellfire, and you can see my Radiant Plume is level 5 maxed out, 1250 single target, and Hellfire is 1430 AoE. So you got to make sure that you guys bind to Ifrit or bind to Shiva and stay on that until you complete it, because you have to do a very hard facing them. You've got to make the Radiant Plume level 5. You got to consume this much stamina while you're binded to them. Consume 300 in co-op, and you got to clear the Crisis Dungeon hard mode on S+. And then you just feed it a bunch of memories, flame crystals. You just click on these and you give it to it, and then it unlocks that ability. So make sure you guys are getting that done ahead of time as well. They're very straightforward, very easy. Just follow the list and play a lot of solo content and co-op. And that way you'll have Shiva and Ifrit ready to go. My Shiva's not ready. I'll be doing this during the live stream, so if you want to see how I pull this off or go through it, I'll definitely be doing that. Currently I'm locking Ramu second ability because I want Ramu for my lightning setup on Cloud. But now that this event's going on, I'm going to switch over to Shiva and start working on it. But when you select it, it tells you and it gives you a warning, right, that the previous one is being worked on. So if you switch over, you're basically going to cancel that. So be careful. And that's pretty much it. The prep. That's it. Prep. Fire. Ice. Get your characters to level 50. Unlock all their growth stream. Shiva. Ifrit Co-op happening. I'll help you with that. And everything else, I'll be posting how to get the high score to unlock all the rewards, tips, strategies, and everything else. I'll be live streaming, constantly getting a better score every day, helping you guys with your builds. My Discord community is also there if you have any questions, see what other people's setups are. They're very, very helpful there. So if you want any of that, links are down below. And the event is going to be there for a couple of days anyways, so don't worry. Day 1, you don't get the score. Just try again, change your setup, try new characters, you know what I mean? Wait till you level up Sephiroth to max, because he's probably going to have a big play into this high score. And again, we will be helping. But hopefully this video you found it helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll smell y'all later.